Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. Today is episode 188. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll notice that, like, let's say I go to the bank and I get X amount of penny rolls. Unless it's like, 10, 20, 30, $40, big bags of pennies, then I don't know about this whole thing, to be honest with you. Let me see. Yeah, that looks right. I have a little extra. I'll just throw in the other bag unless we need something. I'll keep it here on the side. But if it's like, $3, $4, $5, then what I'll tend to do is I'll try and finish it in consecutive videos. Meaning, like, I'm not going to leave 2 or 3 rolls and then jump to a different topic. I'm not going to jump to pocket change. I'll just keep talking about the bank where I got 93. The bank where I got the coins from, the pennies from. In the basement, I got, a few big bags of pennies that I got lucky. I scored. They said they had a lot of pennies. And 1980. Oh, that's a nice 1980, man. That is nice. Wonder why the I'll put that to the side. It looks like a die clash, but also with something else going on. Maybe a planchet error or something. '98. White AM we're looking for. So in this case, I have some pocket change. My cousin gave me some of his. He knows I have the channel, so we're looking for the white AM. So he'll hold on to his pocket change for me, specifically the pennies. Look at this. What's going on? You know what? I got him over here somewhere, I think. Yeah. Now, to me, this looks like a die clash, right? But I also know it could be a dirt clash. So what I'll do is I'll take out an alcohol wipe. All right, and let's see if it comes off. It came off, almost 100% came off. You see? And here I am thinking it's a die clash. I'm like, you know what? Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Something like that. Sound like George Bush there for a second. Fool me twice, shame on me. You're not fooling me once. So no shame at all. To the S, it kind of has it's a little bit like a die error. Not severe, but just an observation. So that's the importance of cleaning, right? That looks like a die clash to me in the fourth bay. And it's dirt. Most of the time, it's just dirt. But it takes a second. And the what my observation is that the alcohol pad, it just takes off the top dirt, and you're doing it for stuff you're just going to send back to the bank, so it's really irrelevant. Get that. I don't know. I give less leeway for on 82 for dirty pennies, you know. So if there is a slight error, that maybe if it was on a beautiful conditioned penny, 82, I'm pretty sure this is copper. You really have to weigh it to know for the truth. $85. Yeah, that looks like a clad or a planchet error. Just it looks off. No value there. Nice. 64. Looking for so this is severe annealing, sintered. That's severe. So only the top, the sintering came off of the top high points. That's really nice. So we're looking for doubling on the reverse. That's a really, really nice sintered penny. You know, is there a difference between pocket change and customer wrapped penny rolls? Well, yes and no. Yes and no. So, no, in that they both come from the same source, generally speaking. Well, I shouldn't even say that. That's not even 100% true. And that's the difference between them, right? So yes, they're both pennies, usually. But you pocket change, you know your sources. I guess I had it reverse. Pocket change, you know your source, right? You know what banks you got them from. 73D. You know what stores you got them from. Oh, that Y. I have to clean that Y. I have to see that. I have to see that. I know it's not going to come out. It looks super hard. Yeah, someone made the suggestion about getting using toothpicks. I think that's a good one. I just haven't ordered them. Keep forgetting. But you know, when you have your gloves on like this, when you have these gloves on, you can actually with if you're going to use something like this, you can actually use your nail. If you have nails, I mean, I bite my nails, but I don't bite them past the nail bed, I guess, whatever you would call that. I don't bite them past that. My father used to bite them past the past that. All right, let me look at this. I still can't tell. You could tell in the, or I'll be able to tell when I watch this in on the TV, but through the camera I can't tell. I mean, I could zoom in a bit. Hold on. I mean, that's a real funky Y. Let me check that out under the loop. Oh yeah, that's a cool Y. All right, so I'll put that to the side. It needs to be restored. That needs, so for this. See, I'm not going to use the penny cleaner for this, right? Because it has so much patina. That penny cleaner really dogs the patina. I haven't figured out how to use it yet, but for this, I can use the paint thinner. The paint thinner will take all that dirt right off and doesn't touch the patina at all. In my experience, don't you do that? But I'm telling you what I'm doing. Even the letters on the rim up there. That's so odd. Because the penny itself is, I mean, it has these little marks, but which they could be strike throughs themselves. Very interesting. I'm going to put this to the side. Hmm. It's nice hub doubling. It's just an observation. It's not no value, but some of them do. You have to know. You have to know. You go to Konica. I think it's Konica online, and they have the 92. We're looking for the close AM on this one. No, that's wide. Is that rust? I think so. Oh no, it came right off. You see? It's not rust. It was debris. Whatever it was, it went through the clad. Yeah, I like the alcohol wipes. They're small. They come in little boxes. You can keep it right on your desk. I mean, I like it. They're sealed. They're not fumy. They dry out in about 2 or 3 minutes. I like everything about them. If they caused corrosion or rust or something like that, I probably wouldn't use them. But I can see I haven't found any negative aspects to use it. Obviously, probably I don't even know if you'd use it on like an expensive penny or not. You know what I mean? And a coin. I don't know. You'd have to do research on that to see the chemical interaction with the specific metal. I like these. 94. We're looking for the doubling on the reverse. I like that. It always intrigues me with that super turquoise. I'll do a video on that one. I don't find too many. I found a couple over all the years. I still look for the wide AM. Oh, it's another one. That's a surprise. 2000D. Another 94. Yeah, this one's pretty beat up. Maybe I will be able to get through the rest of that. Yeah, that could be something. I can't tell what it is. It could be a die clash. It could be just post mint damage. It could be I don't know. I don't know. It almost looks like a feeder error, but I think it's more. It looks like an image. I can't tell. It don't matter. Oh wow, that's a beauty. So that's another beauty we found. I'll put this into the 81D. I don't find too many of those. Yeah, I put that into the AUs. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I think we're gonna get through the rest of it. I'm surprised. And I'm off caffeine just about 100%. Um that was It was a long time in the making. I mean, if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you'll know that in the beginning, months ago, I was drinking these huge. I still use the mug, but I only fill it up like a third of the way with decaf now. I like it because it's big. I don't have to worry about knocking it over on my desk by accident. You know what I mean? I worry about that stuff. I'm gonna look at that. Um, Point being, it's like a little drizzle. I've seen them call it drizzle, and on other coins. I mean, you might say it's post mint damage. And I've seen them call this drizzle. It doesn't look like post mint damage. It looks like something out, like a hair or something like that. So I guess it would be like a strike through. I mean, that could be the hair. The hair could still be there. I don't know, but I seen them call that drizzle. On marbles, they also call it drizzle. I don't know if one got it from the other or if it's. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Wire rim, split rim, wire rim. Oh, look at that. That's a nice lamination. Unless it's dirt. See the it's almost dry. This the alcohol pad. This is about it. Now it's just about a dry pad. Let's see if that came off. No, actually, look, it actually brought out some of the red. So that's cool. But the problem is, I like the one. Yeah, you can see it a little bit like that. But I like them when they're really, really stark contrasty. A lot of people, they're not going to buy that, But I'll hold on to it just to show it as an example. Huh. Okay. What year is it? I'm gonna have to look at this. I want to say it's an 83. I guess I'll have to weigh it. Yeah, it's an 83. I'm not gonna go bananas with this, man. I mean, it's super cool looking. You know, I can't get into it. I got so many inside the cleaning jar already. I guess that's my point. Like if you're just starting 68D, nothing. If you're just starting off, you know, then and you know, then yeah, you could. I mean, that's good. You know, if you want to practice cleaning stuff, that's a good one. You know, to practice on. See what's beneath it. You know. But after you do it, see, it's good to be that way, curious and investigatory. I know that's a word. I don't know if I said it right. Investigatory. You know, to have that kind of mind, that attitude, that approach, that altitude. In life, like to want to know what's going on. To me, that's a good characteristic. You know, I was watching. I can't remember if it was Joe Rogan or some. It could have been Joe Rogan, and they were talking about these tribes. You know, like the ones that nobody ever had contact with, and that's that. I'm trying to find out. I was trying to grab that hair for a while, and you know, like in the forest and stuff, and somehow they got into the person who was right, because he has guests on his show, right? So whoever the guest was, they were he was trying to explain to Joe about these tribes in the forest, and they got one of the characteristics is their paranoia, right? That's what he called it paranoia, and 1990. Now the 1990, right? It's the 90. Which is it? I thought the 90 is not supposed to have the wide AM. The 92 has the close AM. Oh yeah, so maybe it does have the wide AM. Huh. I'm gonna have to research that really quick. I can't remember. I know I every time I forget, I have to research it again. Um, which pennies have the wide AM? As of 2009, oh, the 1999. No, no. See, they're not saying it here. Okay, here it goes. 1994 to 2008, all business strikes have close AM. 19, and what are we looking at here? No, where is it at? Is it? What year is it? 1990. So 1959 to 1992, all business strikes and proofs are supposed to have the wide AM. So this is correct. This is correct. So it's the 93. So I guess if there's I don't know if it's a moniker is the right term or not, but a way to remember is that on the mat, right, on the penny mat, it says 1992 close AM, right? So before 1992 with the close AM, they're all wide AMs. Is that going to help me? Nope, I'm going to forget it again. But irregardless, before 1992, what did it say? I forgot already. I'm telling you, the coffee thing, man. They say the caffeine withdrawal is, I believe they say is 3 days or 3 to 5 days. Today is my 6th, I think, 6th or 7th. 6th, I think, 6th. So, but they said for people who are caffeine sensitive, it could be 9 to 12. So we're going to have to give this this experiment. It's not really an experiment because I'm never going back. That's it. I'm off. I don't see myself going back. That would be counterproductive. So, and it really gives me my palpitations, whatever it's called. Anyway, so yeah, so maybe I'm more forgetful now without the caffeine. Who knows? But I still drink coffee, just decaffeinated. Now it's the coffee that has the benefits, not the caffeine. The coffee, caffeine has certain benefits, but you know the most of the health benefits are from coffee itself. Anyway, White AM, 1959 to 1992 has the White AM, and then Close AM is the 92, and then 94 to 2008 is Close AM. So if you find a White AM, you know, for a business strike, I'm saying 1994 is an error, you know. So even though the mat shows those three, the 98, 99, and 2000, but that's just key varieties. Any White AM 94 to 2008, that's excuse me, any Close AM from 1994 to 2008, that's a business strike, is an error. So you have to remember that this, you know, this stuff is not intuitive. You know, this only comes about from doing tons and tons of searches. Oh, that's a beauty. Look how pretty that is. I mean, it could be post mint damage. It could be a collar error. All right, let me look at this close. Let me get the mat back up. 90. Yeah, okay. 68. Nothing. Very pretty penny. I'll put this with the AUs. Very nice. Nicer than the other one. This is what I had for AU before, which is also nice. This is still probably an AU. It's just not as brilliant as that one, but they're both AU. Ooh, wow, the edge on this. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is probably a collar error. Yeah, and look, it has the wire rim. Yeah, I bet you this is a collar error. Very nice. I could feel it. I could feel the high rim. We're in a half hour. 69. It's another AU penny. It's nice. I put that with them too. We have the AU, we have a couple fines, and we have a bunch of circulated. All right. Well, I don't know how many people are still around. You know, my analytics say everybody splits after like 10 minutes. You know, so I'm probably talking to right now. I'm just talking to my members and maybe some staunch fans, which I appreciate. Muchas gracias. I really appreciate that. You know, bienvenidos. So you know what? For you guys who are still here, what do we got here? Let me check that out. That looks like a die clash. What a small die clash that is. Well, it could be because it's so patinaed. It's there though. I'll put it to the side. All right, come on, let's do the rest of it. I spoil you got. Oh, that's a lot. And I see. That's what I said. I said it's a lot. All right, we'll see what happens. I'm not on the coffee anymore, man. So you know, I'm assuming it's going to affect me somehow. 1980. Those marks are so attractive, right? I'll put that with the fines. I have to make these snap decisions. Am I going to make a video on it? Am I going to investigate it? Or am I going to send it back to the bank? You know, I mean, the thing is, when you're doing so many of these, you know, you have to kind of be a little bit more selective. But at the same time, you don't want to, you know, Eric from keeneEyeCollectables, he does these great live videos. Wow, what a contrast, huh? His YouTube channel description is in the description below. Was just, you know, messaging me about a certain date of, if you look at, I think it could be the previous video, but you'll see it. You know, read the comments. You know, leave comments. It helps. Oh, 2024. Wow, this almost looks proofish. Like that almost has a satin look to it. Wow. Oh, this could be a proof. Well, let me see it. Hold on. It's very close, man. It could be proof-like. It could be uncirculated. Something. I know. I see that that hub ever on the side. I don't know if that means anything for 2024 or not. It has a very deep punch. Could be a hard punch. I'm telling you, this could be a proof. Well, on the reverse, it definitely does not look proof-like. So it could be, And look at the letters on states. It's not a grease strike. I know that's the one you're looking for, is the grease strike. But it is very up there. Yeah, I'll put it to the side. Something's wrong with it. Another 69, another AU. With a wire rim error. And so he, you know, we communicate back, me and my members, we communicate back and forth. some subscribers, you know what I mean? But the members are catching the videos when they're first uploaded, right? Everyone else is seeing them when they're scheduled. Members don't have to wait till for the video to be scheduled. So we're communicating in real time. You know, it's different. It's different. Anyway, so I guess in the last video I said something about an error, and Eric said, "Oh yeah, you have, you know, there's this certain penny error, penny year mint mark that when he finds them, he puts them to the side for a second look." Because what happens is when you're looking through pennies constantly, it's very easy to get kind of lazy-eyed, tunnel vision, and, you know, hypnotized, where you're just like spinning the pennies around, man. You're not even paying attention anymore. And or coin, for that matter. It doesn't have to be pennies. It could be any coin. It happened to me so many times, and a couple of times with super duper valuable errors that I only saw later on when I was doing shorts. And I was like, what's that? Oh, forget about it. And you can see it live in my videos. If you watch my videos, you'll see where I'm like, what's that? And then I come back and I'll do another follow-up video on it, and it'll be a crazy error and valuable. That specifically happened with the Kennedy half dollars, where I found one and didn't realize there was another one. Let me check out the rotation on this. No, it's okay. Let me look at that. That looks like some nice machine doubling. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. It also has a wire rim. Oh yeah. What year is it? 85. So in the, I think it's the S&U. Now, is it a you know, is it machine doubling? Yeah, it is. But this one's, like I said, not all of them are created equal. That one's a little nicer. I'll put that to the side. The point being that I like to communicate with my members about, we have a, you know, it's a club, right? That's part of what it means to be a member, is to be a part of something. You know, a subscriber means you know, when I make videos, you want to, you know, when they're posted, you want to see them. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you want any more engagement with me than, you know, entertainment purposes. And that's fine. We're going to look for the extra V on this. And that's fine. I mean, I watch tons and tons of videos on YouTube, right? And I subscribe to them. But I don't necessarily want to have anything more to do with the channel besides that. There were a couple channels that I was considering becoming members of, and I'll be honest, they just they didn't make videos enough to keep me, you know what I'm saying? Like I get it, you know, you become a member, you want to support a channel, that's great. That's all fine and dandy. But if you have an interest in what the person is doing, and they're only posting videos once a week, they might not
get back to you, or they might not be that invested in the channel. Yo, if look how long, in 6 months I put out what, 2,500 videos. Obviously this is episode, what is it, 188? I think it's 188. 188. Prior to this, I was doing other stuff until I got serious about the penny roll hunting. But in 6 months, I got 188 longs plus, you know, other long videos besides the episodes. And then I try to do between 6 and 12 short videos per episode, which a lot of people like. I like it because it's pretty simple, you know. You know what I mean? It's an easy give, you know. A lot of people like it, and it's not that difficult to do. I get a few bucks for it, but nothing much, you know. Nothing commensurate with the effort. Let me look at that S. It's just rust, corrosion. All right, past 92, you want the wide AM. Right, but this is an 88, so it's supposed to be wide AM. '84. Keep taking off the matte image. We're looking for the double ear. Yeah, so this is the type of channel that if you want a lot of content, like if you're really into pennies, this is the channel for you. You know, because I'm really into pennies. It's all I do at this point, and I don't think that's going to change for a long time. So looking for the wide AM, no wide AM. $2011. Well, hopefully once the economy bounces back, you know what I mean? Obviously, you know, you have to have money to do certain things, you know what I mean? And I get it, I understand it. So maybe a lot of people are just waiting for, you know, their financial situation to improve before becoming members. I'm going to look at that under the loop, see if there's a die clash there. I don't think so. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Last three. So I hope you enjoyed the extra content. I do enjoy doing it. And I know I've gotten some comments saying, yeah, I'm still here. Especially from my members. Otis, I think, was one of the first members to say, hey, and he put the timestamp. He says, hey, I'm still here. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Otis. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. I'm still getting used to your name, I want to say Shelia. Yes, Shelia. And thank you, Donald. I'm glad to see you still here, Donald. Um, I hope everything's going well with you. Hope everything's going well with everybody. We all have our ups and downs in life, and we got to keep on sometimes trudging through, sometimes holding our breath, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But, we got to put our life in the Lord's hands, have a relationship with God and Christ, and live as they would want us. That's so we're looking for the close A. It's a 92D. We're looking for the close AM. I don't know if I've seen a 92D in a long time. I know, and I'm sorry to mix thoughts up like that there. It's the last penny. I'm on a thought. No, I blame it on the caffeine. But irregardless, my sentiment was that I hope everybody's doing well and making it through the difficult times. Oh wow. Last Coin Mojo? Let me look at that under the loop. Because I can see the machine doubling, right? Above the S, the E, the T states basically. But then right above that S there, it kind of looks a little bit die clashy or strike error E. Let me look at it again. I mean, does it have value? I'm going to say no, but it is interesting. All right, guys and gentlemen and ladies, boys and girls, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We got about 15-20% copper, right? And that's the clad copper. Some of it's really nice. And here go the ones I'm going to do the shorts on. Those are the interesting finds that we had, a couple errors. And I will see you in episode 189. God bless.